Hello everyone, welcome back to the Shadow Clan. This is ShadowFeng here. I'm doing another top 10 video for you. I've been thinking long and hard about what to do this week. So I decided to go with something that's a little different, especially probably from a male perspective. Today I'm going to give you my top 10 cutest Pokemon. Yes, cutest Pokemon. Not tough, not cool, cute. Like I said, might be a little unusual coming from a male, but there are some Pokemon in the Pokemon world that I think are absolutely adorable, and if I had them as a pet, I would probably never want to evolve them. That would take away their cuteness. So let's just jump right into this. Number 10 for me is Gibble. I think Gibble is absolutely adorable. For a little ground dragon Pokemon with a gaping mouth, I think Gibble is really, really cute. Just its overall design is adorable. What I love in the anime when Ash is trying to raise one, and every time it had it use Dragon Rage, it would hit Dawn's Piplup. I freaking love that. And I think that personality, along with the way they made Gibble look, makes it a very cute Pokemon. And granted, like I said, it evolves into a boss. I love Garchomp. Probably one of my favorite dragon types, which I will probably do a top 10 of that eventually. But considering, looking at the evolution line, going from something that's that cute to something that's that badass, I think it's pretty cool. But I do love Gibble. I like the overall design, plus I love the typing. Ground types are one of my all-time favorites. Number 9 is Eevee. I put Eevee kind of low on the list because you'll find out why once I get to my top 5. Actually, these bottom 5 are actually the hardest, but I put Eevee at number 9. Mainly because the first time I saw Eevee was in one of the older Pokemon movies. I think it was the one that actually had the episode on there where Ash meets the Eevee brothers or whatever. The first time I saw Eevee, and I thought this little thing was cute. It's like a little lap dog that you just want to carry around with you in a little bag. It's got the fluffy tail, it's got the pointy ears, it's got those cute little black beady eyes that just look adorable. Eevee is a very cute Pokemon. There are some game versions, I think, where Eevee that aren't very good. The sprites, I think, could have been improved, but I like the way they've done it in these newer versions. But yeah, if I had an Eevee, I would not evolve it. I'm actually looking to raise an Eevee in one of my versions with an Everstone, especially because I want it to be a cute Pokemon with a good moveset, and I'm looking forward to doing that. But Eevee is very cute. It's a little brown, dog-like Pokemon. I'm sure a lot of you who watch this who are Pokemon fans know who I'm talking about. If you don't, go look it up. Look up Eevee. He's a very cute, adorable little dog. Number 8 is another dog Pokemon. This one's a little bit bigger than Eevee, but it still has a little bit of a cuteness factor in its own way. The reason I put this one down a little bit lower on this list is because I think the cuteness factor for this Pokemon isn't as prominent as some other Pokemon that'll be further up on this list. Number 8 is Growlithe. I think that Growlithe is, once again, it's a little dog Pokemon, but I think a more Growlithe's cuteness, I think, comes in, I don't know, I think the way it's designed makes me think that Growlithe has a very playful personality, and I think that's where the cuteness comes through. I don't think the cuteness is really in its overall design, but I think it's just because it looks like it would have a very playful personality, and it would be a good, loyal little dog to have as a friend or a companion. So yeah, not much to say about Growlithe, but I do think it's a cute Pokemon, and once again, if it were real, I would definitely have one to keep around the house. Number 7. Number 7 is what I call one of the Pikachu lookalikes or Pikachu ripoffs, however you want to call it. And I think I only have 2 of them on this list. This Pokemon, I didn't know anything about it until I started playing Platinum, I think, for the first time. As we're into this little thing. Number 7 Pokemon is Pachirisu. Pachirisu is a little squirrel type Pokemon, and it's absolutely adorable. I'm actually raising one right now for a competitive battling team. I have to say it's pretty good so far. This thing is cute. It's like a little white and blue squirrel with a really kind of a puffy, spiky tail. And once again, it's got that kind of Pikachu-esque face to it. which, considering I can't stand Pikachu, but I think the way they made Pachirisu look, giving it the longer teeth and the smaller head, and I think everything making it look squirrel-like really makes this Pokemon stand out. And I think it's absolutely adorable. If I were a dad and my daughter wanted a cute Pokemon, Pachirisu would probably be the one I would get. Pachirisu is adorable. And I'm going to apologize. This list probably will not take me very long. But that's alright. I'm still going to have fun. Hopefully you still like it. Let's get on to number 6. Number 6 is probably one of my all-time favorite Dragon-type Pokemon, especially when this thing fully evolves. Number 6 is Axew. Axew is freaking adorable. I love this little Pokemon. Watching this thing in the anime in black and white, Iris has one, and the way it interacts with everybody and the way it says its name, it's freaking adorable. I think Axew is so cute. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, and I'm actually hoping to have a cute Pokemon team here eventually, and Axew will definitely be on that team. But once again, I think Axew's overall design, combined with the personality they gave it in the show, makes it a very cute Pokemon. And I said it's my number 6. Now we got the hard ones out of the way. Now these are going to be my top 5. And these were a lot easier than the bottom 5. So number 5 for me is Mew. I think Mew is probably overall it probably is the cutest legendary. Even though on this list there's 2 legendaries above it, but I still think Mew is the cutest legendary because I just think the personality that it has goes with its cuteness a little bit better than some of the other cute legendary Pokemon. First time I saw this Pokemon, of course, was in the first Pokemon movie, and I know a lot of Pokemon fans were probably ecstatic when that movie came out back in, 1998, if I remember correctly. I loved it so much, I even had the soundtrack, 2 copies. But yeah, watching Mew interact with the characters in the movie, and especially the part on the freaking windmill, was freaking adorable. Mew with this little kind of a heart-shaped head and this long little tail, its squeaky little voice, make this Pokemon a must on the cute Pokemon list. And if you have a Pokemon list and you don't have a cute Pokemon list and Mew is not a part of it, shame on you. Alright, let's continue. Number 4. This is kind of a newer cute legendary for me. I noticed this thing a couple years ago. Victini. I think Victini, once again, kind of has that that Pikachu-esque vibe to it. But I think, once again, kind of similar to Growlithe, I think the cuteness of Victini is more in its personality, not just its look. It seems to be a very playful legendary. It likes to interact with people. I mean, the design is cute, don't get me wrong, but because I'm not really into the Pikachu-type Pokemon, of course, I do have 2 Pikachu-esque Pokemon on here, but I still just don't think that going that route for a legendary was particularly the right thing, but it did work, I will admit. That Victini is a cute Pokemon. Like I said, I think a lot of it, though, comes out in its personality that they portray in Pokemon Black and Pokemon White, the movies. If you haven't seen them, check them out. They're not too bad. Number 3. Number 3 is also one of my all-time favorite legendaries, and this Pokemon is definitely a major nostalgia factor. Celebi. Celebi is freaking adorable. The way it says its name, its overall design, it's almost like a little grass fairy thing with really small wings, those big eyes. Those eyes just captivate you. That's what makes Celebi so cute, in my opinion. There's those big blue eyes that are so round, almost take over its entire head, but it works. The way that Celebi interacts with Ash in Pokemon Forever, which is probably my second favorite Pokemon movie. I love Pokemon Forever. I think Celebi was done very well in that film. I've never had the chance to raise a Celebi, but I'm trying to get one. I've always wanted to raise one, but I think Celebi's overall design, or that grass fairy, the grass guardian, whatever you call it, is very well done. I think it's a very cute Pokemon. Number 2. Now 1 and 2, these 2 for a while last night took me forever. It took me a long time to figure out how the heck I was going to put these 2 in order. And I'm sorry for all you Pika fanatics out there, Pikachu is not on this list, so don't get your hopes up. But my number 2 is a Pikachu-esque Pokemon. I had to put Meryl at number 2. Meryl is freaking adorable. Okay, I don't like mice. I think mice are disgusting. But Meryl, with that round body and its small little stubby arms and stubby legs and the big ears and just the way it says its name is freaking cute. I love Meryl. Meryl, every time I see that thing on one of the shows, I just get happy when I see that thing playing across the screen. Meryl is awesome. Once again, if I were a dad and my daughter or something wanted a cute Pokemon, I'd probably get a Meryl and a Pachirisu, and then basically what we covered. But Meryl is freaking adorable. The overall design, just the roundness of it, makes it just cute and squeezable and lightable. I love Meryl. Once again, when I do my unevolved team, Meryl will be on it for sure. And my number one cute Pokemon, this thing. First time I saw this, I just fell in love with this Pokemon. Now, I've used one in battle. I was somewhat impressed with it. I think this time, like I said, next time I raise one, I'll probably just keep it in its first stage form. But my number one is Spheal. This thing is just a fat ball of cuteness and fur and blubber. It's adorable. It's like a beach ball with a face. Okay, I love this Pokemon. Its overall design is so cute. I love Spheal. I want to just, like I said, I'm going to raise one. I'm going to keep it as a Spheal. And it's just freaking adorable. For all you girl people that watch our channel who are into Pokemon, if you're looking for a cute Pokemon, look up Spheal. Spheal is just so cute. And like I said, it's just a round little ball of fluff and fat and blubber with a face that just so adorable. I would just hug and cuddle that thing forever. Anyway, like I said, I apologize for this video being so short. But, lists like this, I couldn't really think of how to do research on it. So, I just wanted to go ahead and list them off from 10 to 1. That's it for me for today. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Leave a comment. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. And I will see you soon. Goodbye.